Do you remember what summer felt like before the internet? When we didn't check a screen first thing in the morning? When your days were ruled by the sun and our imaginations were wide open? That's the kind of summer we're making here again on the Pioneer home, and you are invited. Today I'm sharing how we're bringing back slow, simple, old-fashioned summers with homemade ice cream, outdoor movies, sewing handkerchiefs, and letting our kids live a little like we did, free, wild, and unplugged. I love summers here in the country because there's so much to do outside. The chores look different all throughout the year. In the summertime, we are often found in the garden first thing in the morning. But this morning we took things a little bit slower. The weather has been so wonderful. We've had cooler weather at night and we've had the windows open and the fresh air has been blowing in. So we're taking this morning a little bit slower. We're having a breakfast together. The boys are outside fishing on the pond this morning, and they've been having so much fun catching bass and crappie, and we've been putting fish in there since we've moved in to our place, and it's been about 3 years. So the girls and I are getting breakfast started this morning. My daughter's making herself a fruit smoothie, which is her favorite thing to have in the summer with berries. And I'm loading us up with some protein. Summertime is full of play. It's so much fun to do the swimming and adventuring outside, but living out in the country also means that there's plenty of opportunities to work. And I've been really pondering about the blessing it is to work hard and the gift it is to be able to give that to our children and have them work alongside us. So you don't always see in my videos all the things my husband and kids are doing because the camera's usually focused on what I'm doing, and I do that on purpose. But working here on the property is something that we do every single day. And what a blessing it is to teach our kids how to work hard. So we work hard here in our little country home, and we try to play even harder. There's nothing I love more than sitting down to a glass of lemonade on a hot summer day. But this isn't just lemonade, this is actually an LMNT lemonade salt. This is a limited time edition flavor, and so I wanted to share this with you guys because I'm just loving it. Here on the homestead, we work really hard. We have a large garden that we work on every morning, and I like to get out there really early to beat the summer heat. And after working out in the garden, working out on the property, I always drink an LMNT salty. When you're sweating and working hard in the summer, you're losing a lot more than water. You're losing your body's significant minerals and salt, which is so important for our body. LMNT is loaded with a healthy amount of magnesium, potassium, and sodium that really hydrates your body. What I love about it is there's no added sugars, artificial flavors, or fillings. LMNT has been well trusted by Olympics, Navy SEALs, military, but it's also for everyday hardworking people like you and me. Since I've started drinking an LMNT every day, it's helped so much with the brain fog, fatigue, and even my pesky migraines that I used to get all the time, especially as a nursing mother. So this is their new limited time flavor. It's just in time for summer. It is their lemonade salt. I like to add 2 packets of this into a pitcher of ice with some slices of lemons. It's perfect for feeding to your family, or maybe even when you have guests over for a barbecue. So right now you can hop on over to their website. You get a free 8-pack of their favorite top flavors when you use my code. I'm going to put it up here on the screen and also down in the description box below. You're going to want to run over there and try their lemonade limited edition, so it's not going to be there forever. You can try it totally risk-free, money back guaranteed, no questions asked, but I promise you, you're going to absolutely love LMNT as much as I do. It's sure to take you back into an old-fashioned vintage summer day, but without the sugar crash. The slower rhythm of summer allows for some crafts and some things that I've been wanting to do. So we are going to be sewing some handkerchiefs. My daughter's been begging me to teach her how to sew, so I thought this would be a fun and easy project. And I cut out some squares. For me, I cut a 22 by 22 inch square. And for my daughter, about 19 or 20 inches by 20 inches. And I'm going to cut in a diagonal line right down the middle of these squares so we can have 2 triangle handkerchiefs. It was kind of fun because we had some matching handkerchiefs to wear. We live in Amish Country, and this is the best time of year to go and take advantage of all of the beautiful produce that's coming out of the farms. So Jared and I escaped over to the auction, and it was so fun to see all the beautiful things that were there. And we walked out with a couple boxes of peaches. So now I'm home and I'm gonna make our favorite ice cream, and we've been making it every year since we lived here. And I usually make it with our mulberries that come off our mulberry trees. So today we're having a mix of mulberries and blueberries, and it's a blueberry cheesecake ice cream. I find that we are making new traditions for our family that we do year after year, and we're really building those memories and things that make the kids feel like this is summer and this is home. This ice cream is definitely one of those things for us. So I get fresh raw cow's milk once a week from the Amish. So I have lots of fresh cow's milk and some cream that needs to get used. I also have this old ice cream maker that I pull out every summer. The sticker just peeled off the top of it. It still says $5 on it from getting it from a garage sale a few years ago for just $5, and it sure comes in handy each summer. I'll make sure to put this recipe down in the description box below. It's sure easy and it tastes delicious. This is one of the very few recipes that I actually do use a mix. I put in a cheesecake flavored pudding mix and it really makes this ice cream a cheesecake flavor. But one year I actually did omit that mix and just added some cream cheese right into the ice cream, and that works too if you want to avoid the mix. What about letting our kids play outside barefoot and explore nature? And what if we just let our kids actually be bored? When my kids come to me and tell me they're bored, I say, good, go find something to do. And if they can't find something to do, they know their mama's going to give them something to do, and that is encouragement enough to get outside. I can't tell you how important it is for us to be outside as well as our kids. Now that the evenings are longer and warm, the boys are out there fishing at sundown and listening to the birds. And I feel that there's so much that we can learn about ourselves while we're out, away from distractions, listening to the sounds of nature. And it's so calming on our nervous systems. And it's just what we need in a busy world that really revolves around technology. I feel that I am just at the forefront of fighting technology in my own home, and I hope you are doing the same thing. It's so different, I think, today to be a mother than it was for our grandmothers, 50 years ago, to get our kids outside and make sure that they're getting that nature and the sunshine and the play that they need outdoors. When the sun dips low and the frogs begin to sing, that's when we're setting up our backyard projector. The kids grab their quilts, we light the lanterns, and together we step into a story. It feels like stepping back in time. The air is warm, and we're gonna make some buttery popcorn here on the stove and try to catch some glowing fireflies. So let's slow down this summer and let's make some new traditions, start some new memories for our families. I hope that you guys enjoyed spending time with me here today. And if this stirs something in your heart, if this is something that you've been longing for, why don't you join our family here on the Pioneer Home, where I always say we're restoring home, family, and spirit. I would love for you to subscribe and join our family, and also to hear from you down in the comments below. What are you guys doing this summer? What new memories are you making? And I will catch you all next week. Love you lots.